are, bring one side of the boat up. If we find something, flip it around, bring the other side up. That way everybody gets a chance to see. We do have some children on board, so I'll go over this next rule, but it does apply to everybody. No smoking cigarettes or vaping on my boat, kids. There's 20 gallons of gas back there. We want to keep the boat here, not all right. Everything else I will go over while we're out there on the water, getting a little AC and having a little fun. All right, guys, let's go.
Love it. This is so exciting. We'd like to thank our friends at Holiday Airboat, Everglade Holiday Airboat. Sandy, she's my pro. She's like my executive producer. She knows exactly what we're doing. I was told we're gonna be. It's the Everglades, so we may lose cell service. So if that's the case, I will be back live for the Alligator show where they feed humans to the gators.
Hopefully they don't need to. So we can YouTube how to drive this thing.
Yeah, I got YouTube, buddy. We're good. 90,000 and growing. It's all right. I'm going to turn this around so you can enjoy the Everglades. You don't have to be staring at me. You can be staring at what we're doing out here. Okay, how cool is this? I am mic'd. I would like to hear if you're okay hearing what I'm hearing, or what I'm saying, I should say. So, Everglade Holiday Park. Yes, I have been sick for the past few days. I've been staying in the hotel room, haven't been able to make it out.
All right, Mike, check if you can hear me down there. Make some noise.
Gator.
Awesome. My name is Captain Tim Goss, and you are on Sundance this afternoon, or this morning, actually.
Thank you,
Sundance
Jamie.
is powered by twin 500 cubic inch big black Cadillac engines. Plenty of power to get us anywhere we need to go on the Everglades today.
How exciting is that? See, the gators can come right up here and say hello, and you can give them a kiss. We saw one when we were driving in. It was pretty cool. It was just on the other side of that water filtration plant.
And let me be the first to welcome you guys to Everglades Holiday Park, mouth of the Everglades, and home of the Gator Boys. And first things first, in front of us on the ropes, we have our resident welcoming committee, a flock of cormorants. Cormorant is an aquatic bird, as you see one flying into the water right now. They spend 90% plus of their time in and around the water, hunting for fish, diving down, and just enjoying that Florida lifestyle. And the rest of that flock is over there on the rocks between those two pump houses. And those pump houses' job are to pump flood waters out of the cities and into the Everglades.
So these are
When
designed.
they are in operation and all the locks are open, they can pump about 1.8 billion gallons of water a day.
That's pretty cool. That's to protect the cities from floodings and hurricanes. Here we go. Let me know where you're from in the live chat. I know where my friend Jenny's from. We have 6 people on.
All right, guys, just a few things to get out of the way before we do get underway. That big box in the front of the boat, that is full of life preservers. Guys in the front row, in case of emergency, go ahead and grab a life preserver, put it on, and then start handing them out to the people behind you. It is your prerogative, however, to go ahead and charge $5 at best to the people behind you, but 2 things if you do. Number 1, I get half that money. Number 2, whatever these people do to you for trying to charge them an emergency, well, that's on you. Next item of business, and when we see a gator, I will do my best to go ahead and get as close as I can to it. But hey, speaking of which, there's a gator off to the right, about the 3 o'clock position right now. I'm going to turn the boat around and give you guys another chance to look at that. There you go, your first gator of the day off to the right.
He's a tiny one. We saw bigger ones driving in here. All right, we have running. Hey, we can't help it if babies cry. It's a natural thing. We don't know. So I just ask that you be nice. There's just a little alligator over there.
All right, so now this gator is going to be on the left side of the boat.
He's a real tiny one.
Her master's in hiding, so give me a second to reacquire this guy.
We saw him earlier, but he was a tiny one. There he is. He's right over there.
There he is. Man,
Isn't
he's
he
good hiding.
pretty?
Off to the left side, you can kind of see him. Head back, tail going into the sawgrass. All right, we'll flip around and we'll come back to see him real quick.
We have another airboat coming out. Isn't that pretty cool? These things run by air only, no motors, with lots of gasoline. Now we're going to get a better look at them over here.
I got a picture.
He may have gone under by now. Now, alligators don't like salt water, so this is fresh. And there's that boat over there turning around. Okay, so we're going to come in closer to see this little itty bitty gator. He's a tiny one, but that's okay. Nothing wrong. I think I see him right over there. There he is. See him?
There you go, guys. First living dinosaur in its natural habitat.
Isn't he pretty?
So, as I was saying, when we do see a gator, I will get as close to the gators as possible. However, do resist the urge to pet these puppies of the Everglades because, guys, these puppies bite.
Big time.
And in the state of Florida, it is illegal to feed, manhandle, or harass a gator in any way.
So our friend Jenny says, "Aw, I've been there. You've been there with your mama. That's pretty cool." Hey, Spirit, it's good to see you on. Thank you for moderating and
And that
deleting.
does include feeding them your fingers. So if you don't want to have to explain to the doc and the judge where your fingers went, well, keep your hands inside the boat at all times because it's not just the gators that bite. Other things in the water bite, things on the plants bite, and well, some of these plants will even try and bite you from time to time.
Isn't that cool? How's your day going, Spirit? I'm with Sandy.
Dispatch, we're off to our right. This is our first speed trail, guys. During this time, I'm going to get up to about 20 to 25 miles an hour, or about a mile or so. Will not be able to slow down or stop, so get your cameras, video, and cell phones ready to take video and photos, anything you want.
That is cool. We're going to go fast.
At the end of this trail, when we slow down, there will be a little bit of water in the bottom of the boat. Go ahead, pick your feet up and put them on the rails. That'll keep them from getting wet. Also, at these engines beside me, they do put out a little bit of noise. So if you feel the need to cover your ears, by all means, give me a moment. I'm going to count to 3, and when I hit 3, guys, we will take off.
How cool is this? So we have to be careful down here. Our friend Spirit says aloha on the phone with attorney. To assist there as possible. Thank you so much, my friend. Here we go. Jenny, I feel great. You are correct, Jenny. The ride does feel great. Let me know if you've ever been on the Everglades. Now we're looking for some bigger gators. Mama and daddy gators. That ride does feel great. It's 6 degrees here. Oh my God.
That was your first speed trail. That area is all natural, a little bit shallow, so we got to get up to speed. Get on top of the water, make sure we make it through there. This next body of water that we're coming into, this is man-made. It's a canal, and it's one of over 1,600 miles of canal out here in the Everglades. In front of us, it goes all the way north to Lake Okeechobee, and behind us down past Miami, almost to the Atlantic Ocean.
I can't believe it's 6 degrees in Missouri. It's 85 here in southern Florida, Jenny. Jenny, Spirit goes, yes, I've been there. Look at how gorgeous this gets. You're very lucky, Spirit. It's beautiful. Now we're going in one of these hidden canals. Enjoy it, bro. Absolutely. The warm weather, that is. Look how pretty that is. Now we're looking.
All right, now we're going to head back into a little bit more shallow area. There's a lot more to see back here, a lot more interesting than just hanging out in the canals. If you look over the edge right now, it's shallow enough and clear enough. You might be able to see any number of the over 100 species of fish that we have out here.
That would be down there.
Things like large and smallmouth bass, gar, oscar, just to name a few.
How cool is this? This is like really rustic. I love it. I wouldn't want to be out here alone though with those anacondas. Hybrid snakes. This is a lot different than the one that I did in southern West Florida. The boat was flat.
Oh.
Gators love to hang out around the edges of it. And this territory right here is the territory of a gator named Jesse. And Jesse happens to be one of my favorite gators out here because well, she's a scrapper. She's missing her tail, which she lost a few years back. And she was MIA for a while. She finally showed back up with some scars. She was late, which means she got into it with somebody else and had to take some time to scuttle off and heal. But she's back. However, if we do get a chance to see her, she'll take one look at the boat. And because she's a little injured, she will go ahead and just submerge herself right away. But maybe we'll get lucky and see that nub of a tail sticking out for a few minutes.
So pretty out here.
And my daily hitchhiker just showed up. Nice little boat-tailed grackle. Likes to hang out on my roof. Charging for these rides. All right, doesn't look like Jesse's here, so we're gonna head back deeper into the Everglades and see if we can't find Osceola, who's the big boy back here.
Osceola. I like that. Look at how gorgeous that is. There's a bird. I love finding the beauty in nature.
All right, guys, as I mentioned, that first canal that we went in went north and south. This one in front of us goes, and it goes west all the way to the Gulf Florida to
Ooh,
Naples, Florida. And I tell you this just because it gives you an idea of the vast expanse that is the Everglades and how it got the nickname the Endless River of Grass.
people get lost, I bet, all the time.
And that little bird straight in front of us on that green stuff called spatter duck, that isn't gallon oil. I try not to run it over, but it'll usually get out of the way. Not much to tell you about a gallon oil, except it's got a nice red stripe on its beak. Iridescent feathers and a little white butt. Other than that, there's not much to tell you about that guy.
The water's only about a foot and 2 feet at most. It's a pretty bird. Gators before. This is relaxing. I can't believe how shallow the water is.
I
It's
know.
less than a foot.
I know.
All right, so I'm going to head across here and find some area of water that's protected from the wind. Because let's face it, guys, gators don't like the wind. So give me a sec.
I didn't know that.